Welcome to the garden. Today I'm going to be doing some weeding around our fire pit. This is all nice gravel. So before this gets really overtaken by plants, I want to make sure and pull all these weeds. I'm doing this right after a rainfall. So the soil is really soft. Everything should pull up really easily. So this is what we want. We want to pull out the entire root. But a lot of these are wild violets. These are common blue violets. If they're a little bit fuzzy, they might even be the yellow violet. And because they're one of my favorite wildflowers, I do like to save them. So if we can be gentle, we should be able to pull out the little root. They have a slightly tuberous part of the root right down here. That's what you really want, but you want to try and keep these little finer roots intact. And because that soil is so soft, most of these should survive, and we can just transplant them to other parts of the garden. So we should start to be able to see our gravel a little bit better, and we'll have a ton of wildflowers to transplant. Just in this little area, look at all the wild violets we got. There's also a wild geranium in here somewhere. We could space these out and put them on a trail as a border. We could plant them all in one big area into a nice bed. These can grow anywhere from full shade to full sun. So they're really versatile and they're really beautiful. I'm gonna plant some of these here in the vegetable garden. So I've collected these up in a bunch and tried to line up those roots so that we can bury them either in a clump or in a line by spreading them out like this, but they're all around that same depth. There we go, it's that simple. We already have clover over here, another type of clover over here. Whoa, look at that. Is that showing up? That is a 4-leaf clover. No way. Oh my gosh. What an awesome find. That's pretty rare, a 4-leaf clover. This is so cool. I wouldn't have found this if I weren't transplanting these violets. I'm gonna plant a couple more here. Just gonna fill in these empty spots in between our heel-all, which is gonna have little purple flowers, and our clover. Even though we just got rain last night, you want to water in any new transplants. That'll settle the soil in around the roots, give them a little drink, and just acclimate them to their new spot. This is just awesome. This is crazy. That is so cool. Oh my God, no way. Look at this. Another one. And that's even better. Look at the shape. Now that's like something you could put in your hat. Beautifully symmetrical. Wow, that is so cool. Must be my lucky day. That's 2 4-leaf clovers. That is just incredible. Notice how that pattern, that kind of white streaky pattern, almost makes a circle or a square, when normally it makes a triangle. It has a really strong triangular pattern normally. So that's kind of interesting that the 4-leaf clover is a bit different. Let's see if this one has the same effect. It's a little bit zonky because it's not quite as symmetrical. This one is just pristine. It's so beautifully symmetrical. And that formation in the center does kind of have a box type shape, but it's almost round. It's really interesting. No way. Another four-leaf clover. That's the third one we found today. That is just so awesome. And these are just in my garden. That's the really cool thing. I planted these as a ground cover. They kind of replace wood chips in my garden. And if you thought a four-leaf clover was lucky, then a five-leaf clover must just be incredible. And oh my gosh, this is unbelievable! Right while I'm looking at a five-leaf clover, I found another four-leaf. Okay, now I think something weird is going on. There's another four-leaf clover. So if you're having trouble pulling your weeds, it's best to wait till a really nice rainfall and then pull them by hand. And keep an eye out for those beautiful wildflowers. I hope you give this a go in your garden. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.